Steve, you're down 8, like late in the second quarter. Did you then at that point you go on a run? Did you feel like that was kind of the moment this game turned for you when you kind of took control?
Yeah. I felt like we got off to a great start and we were playing exactly how we needed to. And then I thought end of the first quarter and then early second, we got a little out of sorts. So felt very confident that if we just settled down, we'd be in good shape. And the guys did a great job of getting control of the game back.
How much do you guys love this environment, this chance? You can kind of sense that they live for it, and you've seen it for years.
Yeah, I mean, this is what it's about. It's the best time of the year, and to be involved in it again is special. So we've missed this the last couple of years, and our guys, we're so excited to start this playoff run. After a really good regular season, and they've really, I think, gotten better. This is our probably our best stretch of the season where we've been able to put together really good lineups, different combinations that maybe we weren't able to get to the regular season, and we've got a lot of guys playing at a high level right now.
Wiggins, he's obviously done a ton of the dirty work all postseason, but he hasn't had a big score in it. I think he had 27. What do you think got him going offensively?
He's had a great playoff run, and I think the way this series is kind of mapped out, there's space for him to attack. The way they're guarding Steph and Clay, the lineups that are out there for both teams, there's some room for Wiggs to attack, and he's doing a great job of that.
Any early word on Porter? Same foot? Is it concerning for maybe the future here?
It's definitely concerning. Raymond, do you have a report?
X-rays were negative, and we'll find out more tomorrow, see how he feels. But he was walking around. He's actually running up and down the hallway to try to test it or whatnot. So probably no more in the next 24 hours.
Steve, coming into this series, there's a lot of talk about Luka versus Steph and, the battle for the best point guard in the league. And I'm just wondering, how do you think Steph has performed at the ripe old age of 34?
I hate that stuff. I know I'm a crusty old coach, but it's a basketball game. There's 10 people on the floor, and both those guys are amazing players, but it's about which team plays better, which team can stay connected and stay together and execute. And our guys have done a good job of that. So Steph was brilliant tonight. His conditioning level is amazing. They're putting him in every pick and roll, and he's out there flying around defensively and then playing at such a high level on the offensive end. It's remarkable to watch him play.
What did you think of the Wiggins poster dunk and the offensive foul call?
Yeah, it was an amazing dunk. I mean, we've seen Wiggs do that before, where he can, if he gets a head of steam and he can, get that 2-foot jump. He's so explosive, and I was surprised at the call, but glad we had the challenge left.
Coach, can you talk about Moses Moody? What has happened over the last couple games that got you confidence to use him right now?
I think the matchup, we kind of felt even before game one that Moses could fit this series well. He played well against Dallas in the regular season. Obviously, we have to throw a lot of different bodies at Doncic, and Moses is a tough defender. He's got good length and strength, and he fights. He's in there boxing out and getting on the floor. He got a key offensive rebound for us in the second half. I think Clay turned it into a three-point shot off of a free throw.
Confidence in somebody like that along the way when they're not playing for a series or two series.
I think that's the all year long, the work that our coaching staff does with our reserve players, helping them develop, not only through work, but through confidence and perspective. And so our coaching staff has done a really good job with all of our young guys, and they've really responded well and competed and been ready when I've called upon them.
Did you happen to see Steph look like he tripped over like a vendor like in the second quarter on the sideline there? Unfortunately, he's okay, but did you happen to see what happened?
I did not see it. No, sorry.
Steve, this is Andrew's first extended playoff run, right? And we always hear the playoffs are different. And we also talked about throughout the regular season how an assertive and aggressive Andrew is the best version of Andrew. Have you seen maybe like there is a playoff Draymond, just like a playoff Andrew kind of come out and really just assert himself throughout this series and the entire playoff run?
Yeah. He's and the way it's really showing up, I think, is on the glass. These have been, some great stretches of rebounding from Wiggs. A lot of offensive boards. He had 6 of them tonight. Giving us extra possessions. He's just had a great run. He had a great season. He had a little bit of a dry spell kind of towards the end of the year for a few weeks, but most people do. It's a long year. But he was an all-star for a reason. He's a fantastic two-way player. You don't win in the playoffs without guys like Wiggs. We're basically mirroring Doncic's minutes so that Wiggs can stay on him. And he's another guy like Steph who just never seems to get tired. He's in amazing shape. So Wiggs, it's been a brilliant year for him, and it's continued in the postseason.
Historically, you guys have had a lot of success in the postseason with winning, and it's obviously really difficult to win in the postseason. Just what does it take, I guess, for you guys to win as much as you guys have and had this kind of success?
Well, mainly it takes the talent of the players to be able to go out and do it, and we're blessed with amazing talent with not only Steph, Clay, Draymond, and Wiggs, but Looney has had such a huge impact not only this year but over the years in the playoffs for us, and we got a really nice bench with some rookies and newcomers, and it's always about the players and what kind of talent you have, and we have a lot of talent.
Steve, you ran on guys a lot, right? The minutes are higher than normal. How aware of you that Dallas is doing the same thing, and that was kind of the chess match you were playing, like the battle of attrition?
Quite aware, and obviously Otto's exit made that a little tougher. But we played 3 guys, 39 plus minutes, which we rarely do. But it's the playoffs, so you do what you have to do.
Before this game, you guys were the favorites to win the title. I know you don't deal on that kind of thing, but do you feel like you should be the favorites? Is this team playing like a championship favorite?
Yeah, you said it in your question. I don't deal with that kind of stuff. So I love the position we're in. I love the fact that our team came in and got the win tonight. This was the one we felt like we had to get. Coming here up 2-0, you've got to take advantage of your momentum. You can't let a team back in. And we know how good Dallas is, so I'm just really proud of the way our guys played tonight and competed and got the job done.
Do you do that? You circle one or obviously you want to win all the games, but do you circle sets of games? Say this one more, whatever.
I just think there are circumstances in every series that you have to acknowledge, and I think our comeback win in Game 2 put us in a great spot. Coming here with only a day in between. Because we were in command, but they played a great game in Game 2, and we were lucky enough to pull it out. But sometimes trying to respond, to a game like that, coming home is difficult. We've been on the other side of that too, and so we wanted to really come out and get off to a good start, and we did that.
You guys were up 8 late. Luka hit a 3 to cut it to 8, and you called timeout. There was only like 1:40 left. You're still in control, but what did you sense in that moment why a timeout was needed?
The whole point of the game at that stretch is no threes and no fouls. We talk about it all the time when the game calls for that. You get up, you don't fall asleep, you get up. we got one of the greatest players in the world coming down. He makes threes in his sleep, and the game's not over. And we just let him walk